For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 11 of Season 1 here in the Napoli Career Mode series, and as you can see, we've met one of the board expectations for the season. We've sold £68 million worth of shirts, one of which I'm wearing right now, of course. We haven't yet met the youth development target. The financial one, we didn't have any. Domestic and critical success, we're doing alright in Serie A, and we're doing all right in, well, we haven't played any Coppa Italia football yet. And, of course, they want us to win Serie A in 2 seasons. That, of course, is a longer-term goal, and continental success want us to reach the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We're doing well in the group stage of the Champions League. In fact, it's the Champions League that we play next. And after 3 games, we've won all 3. We are top of our Champions League group. Unfortunately, picked up defeat against Juventus in the last episode. Some scouting updates, which is good. 72 to 90, 70 to 90. I love going through these. I always used to do this off camera and go through all these, but you guys seem to really enjoy having a look and seeing what players we get offered. Only 4 there worthy of looking into a little bit further. That guy, a goalkeeper, 77 to 94 though, looks promising, especially considering he's only 15 years of age at this particular moment in time. Centre back or right back. Midfielders there as well as a goalkeeper in Simon Lecroix. Obviously being French, presume that it's pronounced that way. Antun Markovic offers us, he could be okay, although he needs to make up his mind whether he's going to be a centre-back or a centre-mid. 73 to 93 is good as well. Another goalkeeper though. Not going to use you. I tend not to accept anyone, like even this guy, like 86 just isn't quite good enough. I want someone to be able to get to the very late 80s, if not early 90s. Otherwise, we might as well just be buying other players that are of that sort of mid-80s rating and training them up. So if I'm going to sign a youngster, I want them to have the potential to be absolutely world-class, not just a pretty decent player. So today we face Tottenham first, and after the Tottenham game we have Lazio almost a week later. Nice to get a full 5 days between there, and then an international break. And then it's Udinese away from home. So we'll have to wait and see how we get on in league football. But win this, depending on what happens between Celtic and Benfica. If Benfica draw or Celtic win, then, to be fair, I think anything other than a Benfica win, and if we beat Spurs, sees us through to the knockout stages of the Champions League at this early stage with still 2 games to play. We'll have to wait and see though. I'll play in black. It's probably the easiest way to do it for this particular game. First team, not that fit to be honest, but we've got a decent gap between this game and the next one. So I'll play a couple of players that were a little bit more fatigued. The front 3 should be okay. Johnny's obviously alright. In fact, should we start with a full rotated central midfield 3? Go on then. Marco Rog picked up a goal in the last episode as well, so maybe he could do the same again, and we'll throw Tonelli in there too. But other than that, I think I'm quite happy with that starting lineup. Right, Spurs away to start us off. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more Career Mode RTG episode, of course, coming later on this afternoon. And let's head to White Hart Lane. Dele Alli with the throw. Son. Dele Alli's kicked that straight against Marco Rog. Cross comes in. Son. Oh, that's a decent delivery. Tonelli heads away, but only as far as Wanyama, who rather ill-advised strikes that first time and finds the stand. You're not necessarily renowned for your first time hits from outside the box, Victor. Perhaps play to your strengths, which, rather ironically, is your strength, not your finishing ability. Never mind, Tottenham have the first chance of the game, but well wide. Nice physical challenge from Allen there to win the ball back. Poke that through Marco Rog, finds Jorginho brilliantly. Poke that ahead of Belotti. Got people with me, and Alderweireld gets in a very good tackle, but Dries Mertens will put him under pressure. Belgium versus Belgium. It's the Belgian that comes out on top. Oh wow, they're playing it around me now. And lovely ball over the top into Eric Lamela. Space in behind the left back who'd pushed forward there, Johnny. Lamela twisting and turning away from me. Decent delivery. Hisai heads behind for a Tottenham corner. Beating the man in the middle, in the air, which was necessary in that instance. Heung-min Son will take the corner. Tottenham looking for their first chance on, or first meaningful chance on goal, rather than the Wanyama effort. I'm yet to have my first chance on goal, I think. Belotti will play this out wide here to Jorginho. I have to help it on its way quickly to Cajon, which we've done well, but he's turned inside nicely. Got a number of options here. Poke that through to Belotti. Lay that in front of Allen. I needed Dries Mertens to arrive on the outside of me. In fact, he's on the inside, and Kyle Walker gets the foot in. Yet to create my first shot on goal, which is quite frustrating. Tottenham playing very well here. Kyle Walker bracing? He's racing away down the right-hand side, but we've put a stop to it. Try and, again, build something of my own. Struggling against Tottenham. I can't remember what the score was against Tottenham last time round. Well, clearly we got the win, because we've played 3-1-3 so far in the group stage, but my memory fails me with regards to what the scoreline was. I think it was 1-0, but I'm not entirely too sure. But Belotti's gotten away from the defender there. He tried to put a foot in. Belotti 1-0 Napoli, right in front of the travelling away fans. The defender there on the edge of the box stuck a foot in. What was it, Alderweireld, the number 4? Oh, it's Eric Dyer there, number 15. Stuck a foot in. If he'd have caught me, probably wouldn't have been off. But it would have given away a free kick on the edge of the box, which would almost certainly have stopped me from scoring. But Belotti managed to race away, and with our first chance of the game, we have the first goal of the game. 1-0 Napoli. Lamela with the free kick. Now he's got Walker with him. Oh, he's just laid it up for Lamela to shoot on his right foot. Seems a bit counterintuitive, doesn't it? To poke it to a man who was lined up on his left, to strike it on his weaker right foot. Not really too sure I understand the logic there, but never mind. Johnny is twisting and turning well and has gotten away from Kyle Walker. Dries Mertens is in behind here, but he's running low on stamina. Belotti, I tried to lay that back, but I couldn't quite do it. Tottenham not quite good enough so far in this one. To be fair, I've not really been good enough either, but thanks to that one opportunity, we have the lead. Nicely done by Cajon. Wasn't intended to be played that side of the defender for his side, but it worked really well in the end. Allen will go out wide here to Dries Mertens, who's got Kyle Walker with him. That's a lovely turn inside, but Walker's too good a defender and wasn't to be fooled by it. It's a lovely header by Harry Kane. I'm going to have to be careful here. Harry Kane with a loose first touch, but he's got the pace to get away and has found Dele Alli. Advantage played. Lesniak, nice interception by Allen, and that should see out the first half. At least I hope it does. The referee hasn't blown his whistle yet. I've given the ball away, and now the referee will blow his whistle. No, he stopped the whistle for a free kick to us. All right, no. To them? Someone's getting booked. Who's getting booked? Koulibaly. Oh, that'll be for the challenge earlier on. Oh, jeeps, it's left Harry Kane injured. Has he had to go off? I'm not sure. I can't tell yet. I'm waiting to see if it says top left. There is a man... Oh, well, don't know yet. It's half time. I guess we'll find out in due course whether Harry Kane's gone off. I'll try and find out through the menus, actually. Let's see. What is the scenario with Harry Kane? Player ratings. Kane is off. I've injured him, and he's now off the pitch, and Marcus Rashford has come on. Apologies, Harry, but you won't be playing any further part today. Dele Alli into Rashford. Nice little flick around the corner to Heung-min-son. Tackle put in, though. Just pumped that forward quickly as soon as I possibly could to hopefully find Belotti, and Belotti was found, and Rog will play that through to Jorginho. Chance for 2-0. Oh, good save by Hugo Lloris, but is that a penalty being given? Yes, it has been. Just heard Martin Tyler say penalty, and Kyle Walker's been sent off. He did catch me there after I'd had the shot. I felt like the shot had already come in from Jorginho by the time he made contact. We'll find out. I had already shot. In fact, he very nearly blocked it, and I've fallen over him on the follow-through from the shot. I don't think that should have been given. I don't think that should be a penalty. I'm going to let Dries Mertens take it because he has the best penalty stats. So he did miss his last one, I think, if memory serves. Dries Mertens steps up and scores. Napoli 2, Tottenham 0. Not sure what the result is between Benfica and Celtic currently, but this result here may be enough to qualify us for the knockout stages, even at this early stage of the season. You'll have to let me know in the comment section though whether you think that was a penalty or not, because I'm not too sure. Grateful for it though. Thank you very much, referee. Napoli 2, Tottenham 0. Good football. I don't know where the Tottenham defence have gone. They've pushed a long way forward, and Danny Rose has been called across here. Belotti will cut back and use Rose's pace against him. That has to be a free kick. That's quite an obvious body check. Oh, I know where the defence has gone. One of them's back in the dressing room, isn't he? Kyle Walker got sent off. I forgot about that. Belotti on the free kick. I took Dries Mertens off, unfortunately. He'd be my normal man to take a free kick in this situation, but Jorginho will step up and cut. Big ball over by Allen. We've got some tall players up there, and Rashford just gave the defender a nudge. Thankfully, it didn't work, although Sissoko's outmuscled Diawara and had the shot, and Pepe Reina makes the save. 6.5 minutes to go. There is time for 10-man Tottenham to get themselves a goal or two back. Of course, it was the defender that was sent off, so it shouldn't really affect their offensive work. Although, of course, their right back, Cole Walker, does like to push forward. That's a brilliant ball in. Pepe Reina decides to come and punch, and I'm kind of glad he did, actually. I'll try and flick this over the defender. Ended up flicking it into myself, but Cajon get that cross there towards Pulisic, who has fresh legs, but so does Nkudu, the substitute. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do at all. We could have completely finished the game off there. Although, to be fair, we are wasting time, so we are kind of finishing the game off by just enforcing them to play the ball about here in their defensive third. But still, I could have made it 3-0 there, perhaps, if I'd have been able to actually get the cut back inside properly rather than accidentally passing it into the middle to absolutely no one. 30 seconds to go before we find still. Well, we're in stoppage time now. Belotti going to put Lloris under pressure, but he's just punted it clear. Win this, Diawara. No, Toby Alderweireld chests it down well. Danny Rose. He's got not really many options there, although he's found Nkudu. Nkudu through there looking for Rashford and Sissoko and Toby Alderweireld, of all people, there as well. Belotti drops back, and hopefully the referee will blow his final whistle, and indeed he does. It's a 2-0 victory away from home at White Hart Lane for Tottenham Hotspur. Of course, in real life, their European games were played at Wembley, but that hasn't been reflected in FIFA this year. Pretty even game, though we had the chances to finish it off. Benfica beat Celtic. So, we are, I believe, 6 points clear of Benfica with 2 games to go. No. Yes. And yes, because we were 6 points clear of Benfica anyway, weren't we? And that means that Benfica will be on 6, Tottenham on 4, and we'll be on 12. So I think that's us qualified. I will quickly check, just to ensure. Oh, I think I accidentally went too far. No, I didn't. Right, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Napoli. Yes, we are qualified. Spurs can only get as many as 4 points. And to be fair, with our goal difference, pretty sure we're guaranteed top spot in the group as well. GG, that could not have gone much better, could it? To be completely honest, qualified after 4 games with 4 straight wins in the Champions League. Well, that's gone to plan. Now let's get things back on track in La Liga, shall we? With a game against Lazio. Oh, it's a nice ball by Baldo Keita. Didn't even see the run of Belia there in the middle, and the ball played. Keeps! I mean, you can see Immobile coming in there, and he's just gone, I'll just wait for the ball to come to me. And Chiro's just gone, oh, not very much. I'll go nod that in then, shall I? Pepe Reina, what are you doing? He just, watch me, he just comes in and he's like, I'll wait for it. Just take a step forward and just... Oh. 1-0 Lazio. Ciro Immobile. Oh, what a cross. Wow. I can't believe they haven't gone 2-0 up there. Immobile with a cross that was just disgusting. Nobody tracked the man in the middle. I don't know what Dries Mertens' attempt at a first touch was there either. Things not going well for me here in this game against Lazio. This is not good. With the situation in the league after dropping points recently, most notably against Juventus, we really need to be winning games like this. And to be 1-0 down here and not really playing that well and looking like we can't create anything either doesn't bode well for the league situation. We cannot afford to lose touch with the 3 teams at the top of the table. We must stay in with a shout of Champions League football because that's what the board want from us. And I can't let the board down, otherwise I get sacked. That's how football management works. Oh, Belotti just wouldn't commit to getting onto the ball there. He's complaining to the man that played the ball through, but I don't know why. It's your fault, mate. All you've got to do is run towards the ball, which I was asking you to do, but he just looked at it. 34 minutes in, 1-0 Lazio, and it doesn't look like changing, to be honest. Okay, Hon with the throw. Hiso squeeze it through there to Hamsik. Wiped out from behind. Oh, I was going to say, no free kick given, it looked like, but we are going to get the set piece. Diawara's not the man to take a free kick like this. It's going to be Dries Mertens. Now, I'm going to try and bend it around the wall. Oh, wow. That had a lot more curve on it than I thought it was going to. I could probably have aimed another 3 or 4 feet to the right, and still, it would have been inside the post. That's frustrating, because that was a really good position to try and score a free kick. Never mind, it's still 1-0 down on the stroke of half-time, and I don't think there's going to be any more chances in this first period. Mertens with a throw. Running here in support is Zielinski. There's Diawara. Do we go short to Hamsik? Go on then, why not? Lay that in front of Heesite, and Keohon's bent the run away nicely, and we'll play that through there to Heesite and drill it into the middle. There's no one there. Oh, we found Mertens. Mertens with a turn. He's still going. Dries Mertens tried to squeeze it in. It was worth a go. I didn't really have any options in the middle to pull it back to, so the shot was the only option. Unfortunately, the keeper was able to get his angles just right. If I take this quickly with Keohon, we might be able to build something else, though, and keep the momentum going. We do need to build some momentum because we've not been good enough so far in this one. Mertens with a strike, but it's well blocked again. Marchetti with a simple save this time around. 65th minute. We're not playing well. We're still 1-0 down, and I need an equaliser. Hamsik. There's Zielinski. We're going to go back to Hamsik, and I see the run being made by Keohon. I just had to time it right, and time it right we have. Jose Keohon. The relief. The relief. Relying on the sheer pace of Jose Keohon to race away from the tiring Radu, and thankfully the weight of pass was, well, perfect, to be honest, and Keohon has buried it. Not sure I deserved that equaliser, but we have it. I will make a couple of changes. We have an international break coming up, so we don't need to worry about resting people or keeping people fresh. Let's bring on Jorginho as well. Diawara likes to get forward, so let's put Alan in that holding role. Do I bring Milik on? I'm going to bring on Pulisic for Dries Mertens instead, and we'll leave Belotti up top. 8.5 minutes to try and get a winner. Lulic. Nice interception by Maksimovic. Nice interception by Senad Lulic to win it back again. He's played it inside there. Can Jorginho get there? He can. Alan quickly up to Belotti. We'll go short to Jorginho. Basta has Dries Mertens on his shoulder. We'll go back inside to Alan there. Keohon again looking to make that run, but I'll try and play him in short. And Jorginho off the bench to win us the game. Maybe he's past the defender. Oh! Marchetti with a save. Gets enough on it to knock it down into the ground and over the bar. Jorginho with the corner. Up goes Immobile, unfortunately, and it'll be another corner. Jorginho will have to try again. If we win it now, that'd be absolutely brilliant. It's going to come back out to Jorginho here. And just whip that in. It's a great delivery. Oh! The man underneath it couldn't get there. Koulibaly rose well, but just didn't quite have the height to get on the end of it. And that's the final whistle. That would have been the winner had he been able to get on the end of that cross, but he wasn't quite tall enough. It's a 1-1 draw at home against Lazio. Would very much have liked the victory in the last dying moments there. They scored with their only shot on target. We improved in the second half drastically, but unfortunately not enough. Right then, 2-week break now with the internationals, and then we'll face, I think it was Udinese. Tackled and intercepted. Made a couple of changes to the starting lineup. Milik comes in for Belotti. Allen into the midfield, and Tonelli into the defence. So a change in every stage of my formation. We'll have to wait and see if it is enough to give us a change in result. Tonelli did well there to step in and get the foot in to make the tackle. Someone got caught there. I think it was Marek Hamsik after the ball had gone. Obviously we played well against Tottenham, but we just weren't good enough against Lazio, so I decided to give it a little bit of a change, see if we can freshen it up a little bit. Milik involved. He's got not that many goals for us this season, but he is involved in the build-up play. Of course, got an assist in that game earlier. And unfortunately, Dries Mertens not able to nick that away from the defender without giving away the foul. Faraoni down the line into Tero. Just trying to outmuscle him, but he's held me off well. And there's... Whoa, Badu, why have you hit that? You see what the teammate on the far side thought of that, throwing his arm up in disgust. He had a man over there. All he had to do was gently slide in his teammate, and surely that would have been 1-0 to the home side. Thankfully, he didn't slide in his teammate, and we look like we're going to get to half-time with the scoreline scoreless. Badu over the top towards Janko. Was furious with Badu earlier on, but he's received the pass this time around. Tonelli with the tackle. Badu tackled. Tonelli with the tackle again. Doing well here, Tonelli, but unfortunately they're still coming. Udinese, and they've torn me apart. And if it weren't for Pepe Reina, I'd have been 1-0 down. Beating 2 or 3 defenders there with the run through. One defender completely lost his feet. Coombs with the corner and chested down by Tero, but Zielinski will just get rid, and that'll be half-time. You would have thought by the time the ball drops. Milik, no, chested down by Janko. The referee finally blows his half-time whistle. 0-0 at the break, but either side could have scored so far. Johnny with the throw. Mertens is the obvious short ball there. Oh no, it wasn't meant for you. It was meant for Zielinski in there, but never mind. Hamsik through to Milik, who's on his left foot here. Milik! Oh, what a save by Cardizis. Arkadisha Milik very nearly giving us a 1-0 lead there. Marek Hamsik will take the corner. It's deep, but it's over every teammate, and Halfredsson will just get it away, and they've got the advantage there as someone was fouled on the edge of the box, and now they've got me on the counter here. Janko slowing things down though, which I'm kind of glad of. It's Coombs pushing forward. Hamsik trying to put him off, but he's not to be dissuaded. Oh, Halfredsson, strike, goal. Udinese lead by a goal to nil in the 65th minute. Oh, it's not going well for me, is it, in the league? In the Champions League, everything is going our way. We've got 4 wins out of 4. In Serie A, however, we're struggling. He was able to hold me off there in the middle, and Halfredsson skips past the challenge of Hamsik, and that was constantly bending away from the keeper. It's actually a very, very good finish from the edge of the box. Oh, wow. I don't know what we're missing in Serie A, but we are definitely missing something. At the minute, that something is goals. 1-0 down. Here's Faraoni. Oh, it's a lovely ball, but Koulibaly is there. Holds off the defender well. We're running out of time now to try and get this equaliser. Milik pokes that down the line to Dries Mertens. I need something here. There's less than 2 minutes to go. I'm going to try a Berber spin. And then I needed someone to pull off, but Milik did, but too late. Oh, Jorginho in there to Allen. Spins well. Allen in the box. Allen for the finish. Yes! That was a superb finish from Allen. With just 7 seconds between now and extra time, or added time, Allen spins the defender there. And I tell you what, on his left foot, that is superb from the Brazilian. Absolutely fantastic finish. Looks like we're going to get another draw here, but again, snatching a point from the jaws of defeat. It's quite certainly 4 points dropped in the past 2 games. We should have won all 3 of today's games in this episode, but unfortunately it looks like we'll only be winning 1 unless something happens now. Dries Mertens in behind, Berber spin, Dries Mertens through towards Milik. No! Oh, given away, and they've cleared it, and there's a full-time whistle. Oh, I could have won it. I could have won it in the end, but I overplayed it. It's a draw against Lazio. It's a draw against Udinese. I don't know what that's going to do for the Serie A table. We'll find out in due course. Inter Milan. Oh, it's the Milan derby. Roma win. No sign of Juventus or Chievo Verona, though. Chievo were actually still top of the table at the last check. It's actually going to be Lazio next in the Champions League. We're already through in the Champions League, though, of course, so we don't need to worry about that. So I'm going to play a rotation side against Celtic, knowing that it doesn't matter what the result is. Growth there for Jorginho, though, but I want to have a look and see what the league table looks like at this stage, because I don't know how far behind we're falling. We need to finish inside the top 3. We just have to. And we're currently 6th. We're only 5 points away from 3rd, though, and 6 off the top. With, 25 games still to go. There's a long, long way between now and the end of the season. A lot of football to be played, which hopefully will include a lot of points for us. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more Career Mode RTG video later on this afternoon. I'll see you then.